Hey guys, Coach Brian here. Hey, I wanted to get together and share with you a method or a strategy that helped me a lot as I was coming up through my entrepreneurial career. And that is something that was actually given to me by an instructor over 20 years ago when I was working towards a physical fitness certification, an instructor certification. But he told the group to write this down, and this is going to be a mnemonic or an acronym. It's called the Facts of Success, FACTS. Focus, attitude, commitment, time management, and service mastery. So let's look at each one of those. Focus. What is your goal? What is your desired outcome? When you see people reading and using affirmation strategies or meditation or vision boards, structured goal setting workshops, all of those things help us focus on what's important to us at that time. So you have to focus. Attitude, we have to have a positive attitude about what is going on and how we can get through things. It doesn't mean we're always going to be happy. It doesn't mean we're always going to be smiling. It means that on the worst day, when Murphy's Law creeps in and everything's going to squat, I've told myself 100 times, and I believe that no matter what happens, I can get through this. No matter what happens, I can manage it. I might get hurt. I might lose a couple battles here and there. But when everything is done and the dust settles, I can handle it. So you got to have a positive attitude. Next, commitment. Similar to focus, but on a broader scale. What is your why? What is your biggest goal? What are you committed to? If someone says, well, I want to make a lot of money. Why do you want a lot of money? What will it allow you to do in life? Will it allow you to spend more time with your spouse, with your children? Do you miss every game that your kids have after school or every concert that they have? Do you miss the sleepovers? Do you miss the holidays? What are you trying to do for yourself and your family that money will help you with? So you have to be committed to that. That way, you can focus on the prize and not the pain. I know you've heard it, but if it's been a while, anything worth having is born of a struggle. So we're going to have a positive attitude about it, but we're going to be committed and we're going to make things happen. T stands for time management. We have to structure each 15-minute block of our day. If we don't, as human beings, we get the shiny object syndrome. We get distracted. Someone says, squirrel, right? The dog barks. Well, we're just like that. So we need something. I use a software app online. It's called Quire, Quire. Some of you might have other types of softwares or apps that help you with your time management. Maybe it's a simple checklist. You know that you have to wake up in the morning, you have to stretch, you have to read for 5 minutes, you have to drink water, you have to work out, you have to shower by this time. And you're just clicking those check boxes. So that way you know where you're at. In case you get flustered, you go back to your checklist and then you just start rocking and rolling. Time management is very important. Another thing or another acronym that was given to me a long time ago is something called IPA. That is an income producing activity. So whenever you catch yourself either cloudy, you're like, what am I doing? Or you're just goofing off, ask yourself, is what I'm doing right now an income producing activity? And if it's not, change your activity and get to it. Another way to look at it is something that Tom Hopkins taught me at a seminar in Scottsdale a long time ago called HABU, HABU, the highest and best use of your time. So whenever you're looking at what you're going to do today, ask yourself, what would be the highest and best use of my time right now? It may be something that doesn't have to do with an income producing activity. Maybe it means picking up your child from school. Maybe it means taking your spouse to a doctor's appointment. So when you use that strategy, maybe that will help you as well. And the final thing is S, service mastery. It doesn't matter who your customer is. As a matter of fact, you have to look at who your customers really are. Your spouse, your boss, your peers. It might be your subordinates. All these people are customers, and we have responsibilities to produce either results for or train them to be successful themselves. So that is service mastery. If you sell a product, it's your job or your company's job to follow up with the people who have invested money and trust in you. Follow up with them. See how things are going. Did the product meet the expectations? Did the service provide the desired result? That all has to do with service. You might get some negative answers, but the overriding feeling that that person is going to have is a positive one, because you took the time out to ask them if things were okay. You were willing to look at a potentially negative answer, but still take care of the client, the customer, the subordinate, the spouse, or your supervisor. So to wrap that up, it's called the facts of success: focus, attitude, commitment, time management, and service mastery. And then under focus, we had a couple more acronyms. One of them was IPA, for an income producing activity. And then you had HABU, which is the highest and best use of your time. Other than that, we'll see you next time.